Cool. Okay. So we'll just go through the questions that are on here.
Okay.
So, if you could just please introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Laura Popel, and I'm the Executive Director and founder of Sear Farms.
And what is your role here at Sear Farms?
I'm the Executive Director, and I was the original founder of Sear Farms.
And what is Sear Farms?
Sear Farms is an unusual, let me start again. Sear Farms is an animal sanctuary, but it really is a whole lot more than that. I call us a social service organization where the service that we provide to families who have pets and are in need is temporary care for the animal while they get through whatever life crisis is affecting their ability to care for their animal.
And what inspired you to start this organization?
Well, originally back in 1995 when, let me rephrase.
No problem.
When Katrina hit, up until Katrina, I was a, no, I'm just going to let him go to coverage. When Katrina hit, I was an American Red Cross disaster relief worker, and I was motivated to help out with,
No problem.
ask the question again.
So what inspired you to start this organization?
You want to check, am I still centered enough? I just moved.
Oh, it's no problem. It should be fine. Yeah.
In 2008, you would see that there was a huge surge in the number of, I'm usually very good at this. Back in 2008, the economic downturn was causing a tremendous surge in the number of animals that were being placed into traditional animal shelters. You read about it in the newspapers and magazines, and what all of these articles were saying is that as people were losing their homes to foreclosure or eviction, or simply didn't have the funds to be remaining on their own anymore, they were forced out of those homes and were having to find someplace else to live. And when they did that, they didn't know what to do with their animals. Often the decision about what to do with their animals was happening at the very last moment, and they had nowhere to place the animal except a traditional shelter. And what you heard time and again was all these people needed was a couple of months while they were regrouping, getting their lives back in order, and then they'd be able to take the animals back. They couldn't bear the thought of giving up the companion animals, their family members, who were such an integral part of their day-to-day lives, but who couldn't join them when they were living on the couch of a friend or family member while they were resolving their crisis. So at that time, it seemed like what we really needed was someplace that would take those animals for a couple of months. We looked around for a place to volunteer, and there wasn't someplace doing something like that. So we started looking into what would it take what would we need, what would have to happen in order to provide that kind of service. What we needed was a physical facility where we could actually take those animals in. Where we could help families who were going through foreclosure, going through some kind of medical crisis that would interfere with their ability to care for their pet while they were getting medical treatment or had post-surgical rehabilitation, while they were in the military. At that point, we were fighting 2 wars, and we had reservists who were getting their tours of duty extended, and they really needed someplace for their animals for that second tour. They made arrangements for the first, and all of a sudden there was no place for their animals to go. So getting a physical facility that could take the animals while people worked through their crisis, that seemed like what needed to happen, and Sear Farms was born.
So what is the most rewarding thing about working at Sear Farms?
Sear Farms treats the family as a unit, both people and animals. And we provide services that are going to help keep that family together. The primary service we provide is temporary care for the animal, but it also means that we maintain a connection with that family member. We're going to the human family member who is trying to resolve their crisis. We're going to help them, if we can, figure out what steps they need to get through so that they can actually get their animal back. Everybody is motivated to the same goal. That goal being a reunion of the family with their pets. And those reunion days are the very best days we have at Sear Farms.
So what are the greatest challenges you face?
The service that Sear Farms provides has been validated over and over again by families who need our very service. time and again, every single day, I hear from families who have lost hope. They've lost homes, health, and they are desperate to find a way not to lose that beloved pet as well. And we could have 5, 6, 7 different facilities, and all of them would be full with a number of people who we know need the service we provide. So keeping our doors open, getting the resources to be able to serve all the families in need, that's our ongoing challenge.
So how can people get involved and provide help?
Sear Farms can always, that's the beauty of Sear Farms, is that we can use almost anything that anybody can provide. We have so many different services that we offer. We have different facilities. We have cats, we have dogs, we have small mammals that we care for. We have ongoing needs for people to come in and socialize and interact with the animals so that they maintain the kind of friendly, family-oriented demeanor that they had when they were in the home, and that so when the family is reunited, they feel like they're being reunited with their family pet. We desperately need funding. We desperately need anything that anyone who has been a pet owner can think that they might need when they were caring for their pet, whether it's scoopable cat litter or dry and wet cat food, dry and wet dog food, toys, leashes, bedding, everything that people who are pet owners know they need to make their pet comfortable. We need it to make all of the pets in our care comfortable.
And then there's just a couple things that would be good to have like recorded as you saying.
Okay.
For instance, like if you really want to get involved, like what I mean, like
right.
chips of
Right.
words.
If you really want to get involved, go to our website.
Yeah, like
okay. So there are a couple of ways that people can get involved if they're interested. One is you can go to our website. That's www.searfarms.org, and you can click on there on ways to help us. You can also go to our Facebook page. We have a very dynamic Facebook page. You can go there. You can check out what's going on with the different animals that are in our care. We always post reunion pictures because people get so happy when they are reunited with their pet, and we like to share that experience with our friends and followers. So go to our website, go to our Facebook page, reach out, get involved.
So if you're someone who doesn't really like dogs or doesn't really like cats, are there other options for helping Sear Farms in terms of donating time?
Absolutely. That is the beauty of Sear Farms, is there's always something for everyone to do. So we do fundraisers where you can come and get involved. We have almost any kind of administrative activity. We have grounds that we need to maintain. So we have volunteers who have built paths for us, helped us with raking leaves, shoveling snow, doing mailings, writing articles. We have really anybody who is interested in or has friends who are who have pets. If you understand the connection, the deep connection that someone can have with their animal, then you can appreciate just cut this whole part. Good God, I'm usually very good at interviews. This is awful. Anything else? You probably can pull some better stuff out of other videos that I've done.
Can you think of anything else, Nick?
And you guys will be back next weekend, so if something occurs
Yeah,
as
yeah,
you're
we
going
can-
through, you can just redo it.
I think that's good.
Okay, cool.
I think we're good.
So when you cut this up, you're going to cut out all the crap.